Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, the wannabe gangsta from Dallas, unleashing a profane attack today against President Trump on her social media platform. This election was the best example of why diversity and equity and inclusion matter. For some, they just disqualified her simply due to her race or sex, talking about Kamala. They never listened to what she had to say and were dismissive and disrespectful, while giving the benefit of the doubt to a mofo who literally said he had concepts of a plan and flat out lied about Project 2025. He was and still is unqualified and unfit to lead our country. Well, look, the reason why Americans voted against Kamala, Miss Jasmine, it had nothing to do with her race or sex. It had everything to do with the fact that she was a certifiable dingbat. By the way, mofo, slang for a very bad word that we cannot repeat on family-friendly television. Earlier today, she unleashed even more profanity during a House hearing when she said everything the Republicans turn to, well, just watch for yourself.
We all should want to be safe in our communities. The problem that we have is that we have an incompetent administration, that everything that they touch, because what they do, they have decided that the enemy is now going to be immigrants instead of taking a scalp. To be exact in what you're doing instead of taking a sledgehammer to everything.
Language, Miss Jasmine, language. Well, like Judge Joe Brown said on this very program yesterday, Crockett is a fraud. From her eyelashes to her wig to her accent. She was raised in a well-to-do household in St. Louis, attended an exclusive private day school. She graduated from Rhodes College, one of the most expensive and prestigious schools in the South. And yet this 44-year-old grown woman behaves like she's stumbling out of a nightclub at 3 o'clock in the morning after doing the whip and nay-nay. Instead of using her platform as an opportunity to inspire young people in her district to reach for the stars and to be better, she's bringing them down into the gutter. What an embarrassment. What a waste. She called Trump supporters racist and white supremacists. She's called for violence against Senator Ted Cruz, Elon Musk. She mocked Texas Governor Greg Abbott for being confined to a wheelchair, called him Governor Hot Wheels. And don't forget about what she said about Congressman Byron Donalds' white wife.
Continue to put people into office, and that even means some of our skinfolk who definitely are not our kinfolk, such as Byron Donalds, who are going to continue to say that, like, I mean, the fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow, like, is this because you don't understand history, or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that that whitewashed you?
Ah, boy. Well, just the other day, she preached at Grace Baptist Church in Connecticut, dropping her G's as she implored President Trump to keep the illegals in America.
Ain't none of y'all trying to go and farm right now. Okay, so I'm lying. Raise your hands. You're not. You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
So Crockett's actual argument there is that America needs illegals to work in the fields and pick cotton. Her behavior is grotesque, and it is also racist. Call it like I see it here on this program, folks. And you have to wonder if she really does speak for and represent the constituents of the 30th Congressional District of Texas.